This is Juan. Juan thinks you need to like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. So I know that we have not spoken in a while, but I have been recording videos periodically. We're finally done with our veterinary science class. They finally graded our toxic plant report. And so I finally wanted to drop this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe if you like this vlog type content. I will be doing a Vet Dad reacts to veterinary memes. My colleagues are currently compiling stuff for that, so I hope you enjoy. Anyway, stay tuned and you'll get to see what the 4 weeks of Veterinary Science 2 was like. Good morning, vet friends. It is Monday morning, week 2. We're on our way to lab. So some really good things happened last week. We got a bigger classroom. It's going to allow us to social distance, you know, stop that spread of Delta variant. Very excited for that. And I'm on my way to lab, like I said. I didn't say that. I think I said it. So I'm excited to be in person for lab this year. And I hope we get to keep doing this. This lab, I guess, is supposed to be a discussion kind of lab. But hey, any in-person interaction is good, right? Especially at this point. So I'll see when we get out of lab and let you know how it goes. Well, good morning. It's Tuesday. That's right, it's Tuesday. I didn't finish everything on Monday as far as a outro video portion. There's a lot of stuff going on Monday, including club meetings and whatnot. Ended up joining the VBMA, this side, VBMA. So that was really, I think, a good idea, especially since I own my own disc golf business on top of going to vet school. I think that'll help me with that, as well as when I get into practice. Looking forward to learning more there. But anyway, we have an hour and a half of class this morning in a different room with just our first section, an hour of lab, and then another hour of class. So that's gonna be fun. Pathology Club also met yesterday for their first intro meeting. Still haven't made my decision on whether or not I'm joining that. I'm really interested in doing that though, because my whole point of coming to vet school was to do laboratory medicine. But being a year in, not sure that's what I want to do anymore. I'm kind of interested in small animal practice now, but I still really like lab animal medicine and research. Just not sure that PhD is really where I want to go right now with my my current age and limited time that I have left. I got to think about that. So I'll definitely be joining some more of their meetings before I make my final decision whether or not I want to officially join them. But yeah, so check out right here, little picture of Historex. But anyway, the VBMA, that just going to their first intro meeting was a very cool thing. They definitely showed how to market just based on their membership fees and the swag that they give away. I mean, you've seen the glasses. They also give away a metal straw. So yeah, that was kind of an interesting little thing there. What else? I'm not sure what else today. It seems like we have a lot of homework this semester with a lot of group projects. Or at least for this class, we have like 2 to 3 group projects every single day. They're not huge, but they're definitely time consuming. And my group is awesome. That's all I got to say about that. I couldn't have asked for a more fantastic set of ladies that I work with. So yeah. One thing I did forget to mention last week though is there was a club fair. I didn't end up taking any videos or pictures from that fair because I didn't think it was appropriate. Didn't have the permission of anybody there to use their images or likenesses on the channel. But I got to see a lot of different clubs, and for the clubs that I will be joining, I will let you know. For the clubs that I'm considering joining or I go to meetings for, I'm going to again let you know. But that's all from me for right now. We got to get to class here, and we'll talk with you a little bit later. Well, we're out of lab, and it turns out that our other classes are going to be online today. So rather than stick around campus, I'm just going to head home, take our classes on Zoom, and help out around the house, spend some time with the kids, and do studying there. So this will be the last part of what I do today. But yeah, so when you're thinking about going to vet school, one of the things you definitely need to budget for is your clubs. Clubs are going to cost you some money. Make sure you work that into your budget. And you definitely want to make sure that you join the clubs that are going to help you succeed in where your career path is taking you. Well, good morning, my vet friends. It is Thursday, and I'm on my way from the commuter lot. Yes, the 30-minute walk is real. I'm gonna definitely have to get myself a bike, because this is a long walk. Very long walk. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Especially in the winter. Especially if they don't clear off the snow. I don't know. It is not a fun walk. A lot of it is uphill. Yesterday I cut through part of our arboretum to see how much time that would take off. I don't know how long it took off. It still took me a good 20 minutes just to get to school and get to where I needed to be. So that was not a fun walk, fun journey yesterday. Somebody was telling me it took them 15 minutes. I'm like, your legs are shorter than mine, significantly. Are you running? Because I'm going at a pretty fast pace. I mean, you can see how fast I'm going. I'm not a slouch when I'm walking, but 15 minutes? I don't think so. It takes people like 7 to 10 minutes just to bike there. 15? No, I don't think that's possible. But they do have scooters periodically. If you get them early in the morning, I can see a couple now. I may get one of those, maybe one of these days. I think they cost money though. But we already pay for parking and school and a lot of other stuff. I think they're just trying to make more money on us and just not give us any additional benefits. I think that's what it is. Good morning, it's Wednesday. I'm walking to class and I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes after the rains last night. The way that they talked about it online is like they're little velociraptors, as one person commented. they're going to carry us away and eat us. So I'm just going to keep going to class. Well, we're starting week 4, and after realizing it's taken 30 minutes to actually walk to the building, I've decided that I'm going to try to do something else. Rollerblades. Yeah, these guys are really old from when I was younger. So let's see if I can still do this. Alright, so it might have been a little too old. It's 3 minutes later, and I got the first one on just fine. The second one, I had some of the straps break as I was putting them on. Plastic just get old, even if those sit in the box. So I got some other ones from when I used to play roller hockey. Perhaps those will fare a little bit better since they are laces and not straps. I'll try those tomorrow. Let's see how that goes. So I wore my skates today. 10 minutes to get to the building, which is like another 10 minutes further than the VMC building that we usually are at. So I'd say that's not too bad. Especially considering it takes me 30 minutes just to walk to the VMC building from the parking lot typically. But I made it all the way here in just 10 minutes. You'll probably notice I have green wheels. They're a little too soft for pavement. They were originally indoor rollerblades for when I played roller hockey. And you can see here, we're already getting some wear on them just in one trip. So I'll have to upgrade those wheels, but all in all, as long as it's not winter here, I think rollerblading from occasion probably is not going to be a bad thing. Well, it's now Thursday morning. I did end up wearing my rollerblades yesterday because I got to campus at 7:40 and I needed to be to class by 8. It was very interesting. They worked very well. I was kind of shocked that I could still skate after all this time. But the wheels are super soft because they're made for indoor, so I have to change those out before I attempt anything else on campus. Also, yeah, so it took a lot less time. So this normal like 30-minute walk, I had to go like 5 minutes further yesterday to a different building, and it only took me 10 minutes on rollerblades to get from my car to that other building. I was going as fast as one of my classmates on a bike, which was shocking. I was like, what's going on? They were like, how are you keeping up with me? I'm like, I have no idea. So it was a really interesting experience. The worst part was by the time I got there, my feet cramped up because I hadn't worn them in so long. And they are literally made for hockey, not for rollerblading outside. So I had to find different ways of stopping to try not to ruin the wheels being super soft like 62As. But anyway, we're on our way to class. We have a test tomorrow, and that will be the end of this class. I will have to show you like all the different subjects that we have to study for this one class at some time. It's fun. So probably one of the best parts for today is we're doing a lab where we were requested to bring in our dog's poo. We're doing fecal flotations. So I have poo in my backpack. It's double bagged and was refrigerated overnight so it wouldn't be terrible. But it's like, I can smell it chasing me to the campus as I walk. I definitely need a better way of doing this next time if we ever have to do this again. Because oh my gosh, it smells. Yeah. But we're going to have to deal with that a lot in practice, so guess we got to get used to the smell now, right? Anyway, we will talk to you later. Okay, so like I said, 4 weeks in the books. And what did we cover in Veterinary Science 2? We covered toxicology, specifically toxic plants. We covered parasitology, including worms, ectoparasites, flies, and a number of other things. I think it was the majority of our stuff. Yeah, that was probably half of the class was parasitology. Covered bacteriology, mycology. We covered pharmacology for both the mycology and bacteriology portions. Virology, covered the pharmacology for antivirals. Whew, covered a lot of stuff, didn't we? We covered oncology, but we did not cover any drugs for oncology. We covered epidemiology and the science behind all that wonderful testing. So we're talking about like COVID testing and the sensitivity of certain tests, or the specificity of certain tests. We talked about all that stuff. It was like 9 different subjects that we completely talked about. I'll post a picture at the very end so you can see. One of my associates here, I don't know who it was, made a comprehensive list, posted it on Facebook for us. So I'll leave that up for probably, I think I'll do it like 10 seconds at the end of this video so that you can read all the beautiful, wonderful stuff that we accomplished in 4 weeks. I decided to throw it here instead of the end of the video. Feel free to pause it if you decide you want to actually read all the beautiful things. Now we're going through immunology, hematology, volume 2, and it's been a struggle. We're a couple weeks into the class now, and I can admit that it is not my forte. I'm not the best at bleeding disorders, and I am doing my best at it that I can. So anyway, look forward to some memes, reviewing, and I'll see you in the next video. Well, it's the end of the video, and Juan wanted to remind you, everybody, that Dad has a Teespring store. Link in the description. He says he really enjoys the shirt. Masks are currently on sale. Don't forget to like and subscribe.